Hello friends, and welcome back to another vlog, and welcome back to a different type of vlog, because this weekend I am doing a self-love weekend. As you've noticed, a few of you have been messaging me, I haven't been uploading recently. I have not vlogged in 3 weeks maybe, and I've just been going through it, and I had a psych session today, and we've come to the realization, well, I already knew this, but we've really come to the realization that I'm extremely burnt out. And so Hayden has taken the kids up to his parents' house for the weekend. I have the house to myself. It's Friday afternoon. He's just taken them. I went and got myself some dinner. I have some, not like sushi, but you know when it's like wrapped inside out, like there's only a little bit of seaweed in the middle. I'm not gonna eat all this, but I've got spicy chicken, crispy chicken, and chicken teriyaki, as well as some spicy karaage chicken. I'm at the beach. I'm gonna go and sit, and I'm going to read my book. I'm currently reading Sunrise on the Reaping, and also whatever the new Abby Jimenez new book is, reading both of those at the moment. I have my Sudoku, so I'm going to do some Sudoku whilst I'm there, and the aim of the weekend is to do all the things I enjoy, all the things I want to do for myself in motherhood, which I haven't managed to do lately, and just really find some peace in this weekend and relax my nervous system, bring down my cortisol levels, and just be a little bit more zen and calm and just breathe. Because I realized that other than my girls' weekend to Cairns a year ago, my friend's hens, I have not had a single night away from Marley since she was born, and that was over 2 years ago now, and that's like fine, but I'm a bit burnt out, very burnt out, and I love being a mum, but I can't be a good mum if I'm pouring from an empty cup, and currently my cup is so empty, I don't know how I'm managing to pour anything anywhere. So I'm hoping for like a full reset this weekend, and I'm really excited to do all the things I love doing to fill my cup, to be not mum for the weekend. Obviously I'm still going to be thinking about them, I'm still going to FaceTime them, I'm going to miss my girls so much, but I just need this so badly, and I think it's okay, but I just got to absolute breaking point this week. Well, I kind of got to breaking point last week and then powered on through, and then got to breaking point again this week and was like, okay, we need to do something about this. So yeah, I'm gonna put everything in my little bag. I'm gonna walk down to the ocean, to the beach, and eat my dinner. I got some chocolate as well from Aldi, because we know I've got a sweet tooth, and I'm just gonna have a little date by myself, and I'm very excited for it because I just feel like it's so overdue to do anything for myself. So we're gonna do it, and I'm very excited. It is 5:15 in the evening, which means sunset will be like kind of soon, like within an hour, so I'll still be home early. What time is sunset? Let's check. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb as well shortly, so that I'm not being bombarded by any messages. Let's have a look. Sunset is at 5:58, so 45 minutes. I don't even have that long. I better get going. Let's go down to the beach. Hoping that my mic works so that you guys can hear me okay, because I know it's very windy, so I'm hoping this will block out some of the wind. I already feel more relaxed. Like, this is so beautiful. My food is delicious. I love Sudoku. I'm excited to do some reading. I just feel really content right now, which is stunning. Like, listening to the ocean, watching people go past with like their dogs and their kids. I just feel very happy right now, which is really nice, because I actually can't remember the last time I feel like I felt, no, that's not true. I feel happiness often because, I don't know, my daughters make me very happy. Like, I feel happiness often, but I also just feel like I've had like a dark cloud over my head for a long time. I don't know if I mentioned or not, when I got my ADHD diagnosis, I also got diagnosed with depression, which, you know, checks out. He asked if I had heard of like postpartum depression. I was like, yeah, but I feel like in the postpartum days, I'm like my happiest, I don't know, I feel like I'm my best version of myself in like the newborn bubble, like in postpartum, but I guess a lot of it comes like later, and I think the psychiatrist sort of thought that maybe I had like delayed, like later postpartum depression, like after having Marley, which, I mean, yeah, kind of checks out, I'm not gonna lie, because I really struggle with like, I should be so grateful all the time. Like, I'm so blessed for the life that I have, and I'm so lucky and so grateful, like so grateful for the life that I have, and I'm so lucky, and I'm so, like, I am so happy with the life I live. But then, like, why do I have this dark shadow over my, like, dark cloud over my head? I get frustrated because I feel like I'm trying to be grateful, but I still feel like unhappy. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe if you suffered with depression, you would understand. But yeah, it's just been pretty rough out here lately. And so having this, I feel grateful, and like just listening to the waves crash, watching the people walk past, having my food and doing my Sudoku. I am concerned that the sun is setting quite quickly. Like, I probably only have half an hour left of like any real light. The sun is going to set in 15 minutes, and then I think, you know, it's like it's still light for a little bit, but not for very long. So I'm going want to stop talking now and just enjoy this. And just like that, the day is coming to an end and I get to watch it. How unreal. Can you hear that? Silence at 6:20 in my house. That is wild. I packed my drink bottle for when I went to the beach, but it was empty practically, so I had like 3 mouthfuls and it was empty, so now I've just eaten my whole dinner without any water. But that was so nice. I honestly weirdly missed the girls already, which is like, I guess just a mum thing. Like even when you need a break from them, you can miss them really quickly, and I just love them so much. So it's like, doesn't take me long to miss them, I guess. But it's just me and Ziggy, which is great. We also washed the bed sheets today, so I have to put them back on the bed. So I'm gonna do that whilst I watch Rachel's most recent book haul video. I'm really in my book era at the moment. I'm really loving Sunrise on the Reaping. It took me a little minute to get into it, but I'm really enjoying it now. And then the Abby Jimenez book I'm reading, I feel like it's been kind of tainted. I accidentally saw, I feel like, too many reviews on TikTok and a lot of people haven't liked it, and it's kind of like swayed my feelings on it. But to be fair, I'm really enjoying it, so I'll also be reading that. I would love to finish both of those books this weekend. Would be amazing. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Fresh Starts, which I have wanted to do for, I don't know how long they've been running it now, a couple of years at least, I would say. It's a community morning swim at Porties. Everyone goes for a dip in the ocean together and it's really wholesome, and then everyone goes for coffee at the flower store after. And the flower store is one of my favourite places to go, and I just still haven't been to the swim because I get nervous about doing things by myself. And what happens often is if I'm feeling a little bit anxious or nervous about something that I could be doing first thing in the morning, if the girls wake up early, I just write it off. I'm like, oh no, the girls need me more. And like in the morning, if I left after the girls were awake, they would scream because they would be missing me so much. And so it puts a lot of guilt. Like it gives me, I have so much mum guilt for doing things for myself in the week, or like on the weekends when I have them. So like on a Saturday morning, the swim is at 7:30, and so if the girls are, they're generally always awake by 7:30. If I was then going out at 7 o'clock in the morning and they're in bed with me, wanting me to like spend time with them, I have real trouble prioritizing myself in that aspect. Like the only time I really go out is if I go out before they're even up in the mornings, and they've been waking up very early lately. So yeah, it's a barrier that I need to figure out at some point. Like I don't know how to do that without feeling bad. Like I then feel bad for Hayden because he has to deal with the girls crying. I feel bad for the girls because they're upset, and then I just then don't do what I want to do, and I just stay with them. So I figure at least if I go tomorrow morning, I'll still have the anxiety and the stress around going to something I've never been to before and meeting people I've never met before, but I will have no guilt about leaving the kids because they're not here, and I won't have to stress about that. So I'm hoping that helps. But for now, I'm going to put the bedding on the bed, and then to be honest, I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot. I'm probably going to get into bed really, really early, I think, because the last few nights I've had practically no sleep. I have like really intense insomnia at the moment, and then Marley was up so much last night. I'm just really, really tired. So yeah, I'm probably going to make a milk pretty early and go to bed pretty early. But for now, it's all the bedding. This is the before, and after a bit of procrastination, we are done. And I mean quite a bit of procrastination. It's now like 7 o'clock, but that's okay because I have nothing else to do. So it's okay that I sat and watched some TikToks. I have like a pretty clean house. We made sure before Hayden went with the girls that we had like cleaned, other than the bed needing to be made, which is like so painful. I hate making the bed, but we did make sure that generally the house was like pretty ready to go. I can't decide what I'm in the mood to read tonight. I guess I'll figure it out when I'm reading. I'm gonna have a white chocolate caramel moon milk because I'm almost out of my favorite one, which is the malt milk, which was initially George's collab with Naked Harvest, but now it's just like part of their regular range. But this is a nighttime ritual of mine. Every night I have a moon milk. I know everyone does them like slightly different, I guess. I don't even know what it says. Mixed 10 grams over 200 mils of milk or water of choice. I do the 10 grams just with hot water and then a dash of milk to like cool it down like a cup of tea. I'm also trying to just like hydrate because I'm currently so dehydrated. I don't know if I mentioned, but I had a psych appointment today. It's my second psychology appointment with my new psychologist, and I love her. She has been really, really helpful, and she has sort of helped me see how burnt out I really have been lately. And yeah, I truly just think it's been really, really ongoing. And like, I think when you're the mum, and I mean just as a parent in general, just a person in general, like I don't have time to just like feel sorry for myself very often. Like I just have to keep going, you know? And we need to earn money, so I need to work. We have goals that we want to reach. We have children. Like there's so much going on all the time that I don't have the luxury of just like spending a day in bed. You know what I mean? And so I think this weekend is going to be really good for me. And then maybe Hayden can do it like later as well. I'm not going to pretend that like he gets heaps of time to himself either. Like it's hard because he gets time like off or anything when he's working a lot more, but he's also then working. So it's a tricky thing, which I'm sure many parents deal with. Like, I think this is a common thing. But this is my moon milk. Oop, that was maybe a bit more water than I would usually do. And then, whoa, and then I just add a little bit of milk. Like literally like a dash, like if I was having a cup of tea. That was a big dash. Also, if you haven't tried the Audi chocolate, it's so good. This is the milk coconut and it's delicious. I also read Conditions of Will last week and it was so good. For quite a like bigger book, I read it in like 2 days and it was incredible. 5-star, highly recommend. Let's get this out. I was gonna then have like an everything shower and start the weekend fresh, but I'm gonna swim in the ocean in the morning, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to put it in a bun. I'm gonna take my moon milk. I'm gonna take my Kindle. I'm gonna get into my pajamas and I'm going to go into bed. My freshly washed bed. Guys, I'm so proud of myself right now because I'm here. I'm in Port Noarlunga. I'm about to go down to the Pilates area. I'm at Fresh Starts. I'm very nervous. Whoa, so cute. It looks really busy. There's so many people here. I should have not worn my shoes, but that's okay. I'm also filming and heaps of people are already set up, so that's a bit embarrassing. But look at the beautiful morning. I've sat right at the end because I'm a bit embarrassed. But also there's so many people here and it's so cute.
A few things before we get started. Firstly, my name's Alyssa. I run Ember Movement, which is beach mat Pilates community down south. We actually run classes here as well as Port Wollonga Beach a little bit further down south. They're capped at 10 people so that we can keep it small. You can learn a lot, get nurtured, create a greater sense of community. I've got a QR code here so at the end of the class if you're interested to
I had a really nice time. Everyone is now going to get coffee. I didn't really like make any friends or anything, so I don't know who I'm gonna sit with, which seems like I'm back at school almost. Like, I'm just gonna go have coffee. If I find someone who's nice to talk to, I'll sit and chat. If not, I'll go home. But that was amazing. Pilates was great. The ocean swim was just what I needed. I feel great. What a perfect, beautiful morning. I sat at the flower store after and made some friends and it was so nice just to like chat to people I've never met before. Like, I love people and I think it's so cool to see how like open people are to making new connections, and the like in-depth conversations you can have with strangers I think is so cool. So I've just got home. I'm gonna have a shower. I'm gonna have a full shower, like shave my legs, wash my hair, and then I'm gonna blow dry it and straighten my hair because I never do that because I never have time to really look after myself. And I feel really good when my hair is freshly washed and blow dried and straightened, and I cannot remember the last time I straightened my hair. My legs are well overdue for a shave because my last 3 showers I have had with the girls, and like I'm not going to attempt to shave my legs whilst having a shower with a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So I'm really excited to get super fresh, and then I just... Okay, I have showered. I am so fresh. I'm going to shortly blow dry my hair. I can tell that I'm stressed because my hair literally comes out in clumps right now. That is not cute. I've just done my skincare whilst I filmed a little TikTok chat. I'm gonna do my makeup and let my hair dry a little bit first. I don't like trying to dry my hair when it's completely saturated, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm feeling better. It's crazy to me how much clarity you can get when you're not having like the stress of life, if that makes sense. Like, it's really wild. So I'm feeling much more like myself, which is really good. And I've been having a lot of thoughts to myself. I'm like, okay, what is like really important to me that I want to be making sure to include in my week every week? I think what I just did, going to the Fresh Starts, I think I want to make that a regular thing. And I think I could even take one of the girls with me if they wanted to. Like, that doesn't have to be me doing something away from my family for me to enjoy it. I mean, sometimes it would be nice, and maybe it will be too cold for the girls at some some point, but I think Harper would actually really enjoy going for a morning swim with me, and maybe that could be something special. We could even do it as a whole family at some point. Like, I want to just try and like, I feel like we're not living the life like, to our fullest potential, if that makes sense. And so I just want to be doing that more. And I think I need to take away the guilt of having time away from my kids sometime, because realistically the only time I have to myself is when I'm working, which like, or when I'm, basically just when I'm working, to be honest, or when they're asleep, which now that Harper doesn't really nap very often, it's only like nighttime and they get up pretty early, so I'm not really getting the morning. I do think I want to start getting up earlier again and try and be up before them, because that always makes my day start better, whether that's to read, whether that's to take the dog for a walk, like whatever it is. I want to just be finding that time more. But yeah, I'm having a really good time. I'm going to, I think, get a new journal, because I've wanted to be a journal girly for a long time, but I just struggle with what to write. But I think this like reset of this weekend might be helpful, and so I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my hair nice. I'm doing my makeup. I never really get the opportunity to do my makeup without screaming kids around me, so this is really quite relaxing, which is nice. I need to pop to Marion at some point. I should have done it yesterday when I was there and I completely forgot, but I have a Mecca beauty loop box to pick up. But yeah, I'm gonna go down to Brighton, I think. Well, I think I'll park at Seacliff like I always do, and we'll go for a walk along the beach. But I also have like all night, which is crazy to think. Like, it's 10:40 in the morning. Like, my day has just begun. I have so much time still in the day, which is so cool. So I'm just feeling like good. Tomorrow I'm gonna run. I'm going to go for like 7 a.m-ish, I think, like just after sunrise. Oh, I was supposed to dermaplane my face first. Damn it. Idiot. Yeah, I also really just want to like find my style. There was a girl at the Pilates thing this morning, and the way she like presented herself was so like nice. I was like, wow, I want that energy to come out of me. Like, I want to exude what you're exuding. like I don't know, I feel like maybe I need to get like jewelry. Like, I just want to be able to express myself a bit more. I feel like I'm a very like plain Jane basic person in the in the way that I like dress. And so I was thinking about that this morning as well. Like, how can I feel like more confident in who I am and like the person I want to be if I don't know what that is? And so I think I need to do some shopping at some point. I don't really have the money to be doing clothes shopping at the moment, but I really want to like not necessarily just get clothes, but like accessorize and like find things that I think are really nice. And yeah, I don't know, it was just like, I looked at this girl and I was like, wow, I really love your like style and the energy that you put out, sort of thing. What else has been going on in my head? I met a couple of really nice girls at coffee this morning, and we were talking about like books and travel, and just like reminded me of how much you can connect with like complete strangers, which I thought was just so nice. Like, they were so open to like having kind of deep conversations. Like, we were talking about such in-depth things, and I was like, wow, I love meeting people and just like having good conversation. Like, and it's so, I find it's really hard to make friends in your 20s, and like, of course it is if you're not going to put yourself out there, but I feel like I really put myself out there this morning to like build connection, and it was really cool. And I think Isaac, the guy who runs Fresh Starts, has done a really, really good job at creating something just so cool. Alongside of like, he was studying full time. Like, he's built this whilst he was a student. And I just think I love community groups like that. And it was just really cool. And I had a really nice time. I just feel like my cup is being filled, you know, which is what this whole weekend is about. I'm also just feeling really, really grateful that I have this opportunity. I'm feeling really grateful that Hayden was able to see and hear how much I needed a break, and not a break to go and do something specific. Like, the last time I had time away from the girls to do something, I went to Cairns like this time last year for one of my best friend's hens, and that is just so different. Like, I wasn't in mum mode, which was great, but I was in like social party mode the whole time. Like, I was switched on the entire time, like very socially exhausting, whereas this is really cool because I'm just getting to be by myself, and I'm just feeling, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it, to be honest. And I think more mums need to do this, because I think we get so caught up in motherhood, which is such a magical thing to be able to do. Like, I'm so grateful to have my daughters. I'm so thankful to be mum, but also I am more than just a mum. Like, I am me as a person as well, and I think it's really important to hone in on that a little bit sometimes. And I just feel very grateful that I've had the opportunity this weekend to just like switch off a little bit and zone out of that responsibility. I mean, I already miss my girls. I'm like, oh, but they're having a great time. They're going up into the hills and they are gonna have the best weekend. So I love that for them as well. Okay, I'm gonna blow dry my hair and then I'm gonna straighten it for the first time in, I couldn't even tell you the last time I straightened my hair. But I just want my hair to go in like a nice ponytail and just be like straight and nice. I also am tempted, this is gonna be really rogue, to get my next ears pierced. I used to have up here pierced, and I used to have one of these pierced. I don't remember what side it was. And I loved having piercings in my ears, but I had to take them out for netball, and at one point I think this one just like fell out and I never put it back in. I think the same happened with that one, honestly. And then with my seconds, I kept having to take them out for netball and they just healed up because I forgot to put them in one time. And I think I want to just like get some piercings. I think. Okay, I'm gonna blow dry my hair now. That was random, but it's where my head's at. Okay, I know the lighting is gonna be horrible in here. I'm in a shopping centre car park, but I've just arrived at Marion. I'm gonna get my Beauty Loop box and probably have a look at some books just because I love looking at books. But one thing I am like not struggling with, but I'm like, it's become very apparent that I have like really intense decision fatigue. Like, I don't know what I want to do first. I have endless opportunity with like what I can do with my day, and I'm like overthinking it all. So like, I think I want to have a look like in Lululemon and Lorna Jane. I think I want to have just like a little browse in the shops before I go for a walk, and I think that will be really nice. I've been listening to Powerless by Lauren Robert. I have 5 hours left of the audiobook, so I would love to finish that this weekend as well. And then yeah, I'm gonna find some time this afternoon to just sit and read. I was reading Sunrise on the Reaping last night until I almost was sleepy, and then I swapped to Say You'll Remember Me to like go to sleep. I am currently, how far through this am I? I'm like 45% through Sunrise on the Reaping and I'm 38% through this, so it would be really nice to just get some good reading done, you know? I might actually even grab a matcha from Ergo because I love Ergo, and then yeah, just wander the shops and like have no agenda. Sounds incredible. Okay, it's been a hot minute. I have wandered the shops. I had a really nice time. I tried on some shorts, which I didn't love, but I did pick up a new journal, like a new notebook, which I'm going to write in, which I am quite excited for. And I also picked up in Kmart, they have these really nice pajamas. This is the top. Like, it's a big cozy, like, what's this? Like, waffle almost? What's it called? Waffle Lounge PJ Pink Marl. And it came with the top and the coziest looking pants with pockets and a drawstring, $25. So I picked them up for myself because I don't have any winter pajamas. I don't know what happened to all of my other ones, but they're gone. I also then have just put my hair like back a little bit, like a little half up, half down, like what I do for my kids. And I'm gonna go for a walk along the beach. I'm gonna put my headphones in and listen to some more of Powerless, and I'm just gonna zone out for a bit. I might even put some music on. Like, I don't know if I'll listen to the audiobook the whole time, but yeah, I'm feeling happy, which is amazing. I'm in the mood to maybe bake something or make something. I also want to edit this like pretty much straight away so that I can get it up like ASAP. Yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna go for a hot girl walk and just like enjoy the sunshine because it's a beautiful day. I'm down at Brighton and I'm really looking forward to walking, which I never go for walks unless it's with someone. So that's where I'm at. I feel so good that I like did my makeup and straightened my hair. Like, I feel like I look nice, which is rare. I feel like I don't put in any effort in how I look these days, which in some ways I'm like, yeah, I should just embrace how I look naturally. And then I'm like, no, it's nice to put in a bit of effort and like feel good. So I think I'm gonna make more of a conscious effort to do this. I'm gonna go walk now. Stunning, actually. Okay, it is 3:10. I've just been to the shops and picked up a couple of goodies and just some necessities. I'm gonna make burger. I'm going to have a burger for dinner. I was gonna order a burger in, and then I was like, no, go home and make yourself one. But I got these Southern style chicken breast burger patties from Woolies. I got myself some sweet potato fries because they're my fave. Whoa. And then I got some shredded coleslaw because I love having a chicken burger with bacon, coleslaw, pickles, chicken, and I'm gonna add in Nando's mayonnaise, which I haven't tried before. I think that's gonna be a good combo. So I got that. I then got some iceberg lettuce, which I've realized I don't actually need, but maybe I'll have normal lettuce as well with coleslaw salad. And cheese. I got some cheese and a tomato, of course. And then I also picked up a couple of little goodies. I got a packet of minstrels. If you're from the UK, or like if you're not from the UK, I guess, like these are the best thing since sliced bread. These are my favorite treats from the UK, and they're on special at Woolies, so them up. And then these, I've never seen them before, McVitie's Bite Mini Filled Cookies. I thought these would also be nice to try. And they are hazelnut inside, so like Nutella flavour, I guess. And so I'm going to put all that away. I'm going to finish my sushi from last night because I obviously want to eat that today when it's still fresher. I don't want to leave it another day. So I'm going to have that and sit and read. I actually haven't really got any proper reading done today. So I'm going to sit and read for, I don't know, probably a couple of hours, I'm hoping. Like, just really soak in some reading time. I think I'm going to put on like a fireplace soundscape on the TV, like on YouTube. And yeah, have my sushi, and then I might have some snacks whilst I read as well. And just have a really relaxing couple of hours. I'm honestly really excited, and I'm feeling like my cup is being filled by this weekend. I have like 2 pieces of karaage chicken and this much sushi left, so that's like perfect. That is going to get my belly nice and full because I'm feeling a little hungry after my walk, but it's also way too early for dinner, you know. So perfect snack. And I think tomorrow when I run, I'm going to bring the dog with me. So that'll be fun. Now, where is my Kindle? I haven't decided what I'm going to read yet. So let's go sit down. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for Sunrise on the Reaping or Say You'll Remember Me. I think I'm going to read Sunrise on the Reaping for a bit. I think I'm in the mood for that. Oh, it's quite warm. I might put the fan on. And let's get some crackling fire sound. Even though, I'm like, it seems weird because I'm putting the fan on to cool me down, but also I want like crackling fire soundscape on. But it's just a nice way. It helps me concentrate. Let's put it that way. Like, I sometimes just need like a white noise sound in the background, but I don't want actual white noise. This karaage chicken is so good. I've never had karaage chicken from a sushi place before. I made sure that I was getting it all, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, like when they were closing, so everything was really cheap. But I think I'm gonna have to do it more often. I'm sad that that's over. So good though. So good. Yeah, I often put on, oh, let's go something a little different. Forest Chank, oh, I don't really want jazz. Relaxing, rainy cabin ambience with cozy fireplace and gentle rain sounds. Perfect, actually. I decided to get into my new pajamas that I just bought from Kmart, and they are so comfy and cozy, but like not too thick, so I probably won't wear them like in the thick of winter, but I think they're going to be perfect for the autumn. I'm reading Sunrise on the Reaping, enjoying it a lot, having the best time. I'm super happy with how cute and cozy these are. And Ziggy's here chilling, we're having a nice cuddle. You're a good boy, aren't you? And I just feel beyond relaxed. So like that these sleeves get wider as they go. Like, I don't know, something about the detail of these PJs are so cozy. Feeling good and happy. I think I maybe had my sushi too late because I'm like not hungry for dinner. It's nearly 7 o'clock. I've done a bit of reading, I did a bit of scrolling, I did a bit of editing, and I'm like not that hungry, but I feel like I should eat before going to bed because I don't want to be hungry for my run in the morning. I think I'm gonna have to like force myself to eat, but I don't really feel that hungry. But when I read, I also did a face mask, and then I've done like my full skincare, and I just feel like so fresh. Actually, no, I haven't done my full skincare. I still need to do my oil, but I've got my retinol sitting there at the moment. Don't you think my PJs are so cute? I love them. It's actually probably not cold enough to have them on. It's 27 degrees still. It's like warm out here, but that's okay. I also am like so excited for this vlog to go live. I think I've like discovered a whole new like topic that I'm interested in with like this happening to me, and like it probably being a way more common occurrence than we realize, like women and mums experiencing burnout. And just really, I want to somehow help other women who are going through it. That could just be like a temporary ADHD hyperfixation, I'm not sure, but I've been enjoying doing TikTok content all weekend as well. Like each of the activities that I've done, I've then done little snippets for like TikTok, and it seems to be resonating with a lot of people, which is like nice and horrible at the same time because I don't want other people feeling this way. But I also want to show people that it's actually okay to just like take a break from the chaos of parenting young children and babies and toddlers, because they're really hectic and it's so full on and it's 24/7, and it's actually okay to like take a step back and look after yourself and remember who you were before you had babies and like focus on finding that person again. I know there's all these things that say like, oh, it takes a woman like 6 weeks to like heal something, 6 months to heal something else, 2 years to feel like themselves, or like 2 years for their body to fully back to itself or something, and then 5 years for them to like refine themselves after having a baby. And I feel like that's so true, and I feel like I really not like lost myself in motherhood, because I really found myself in motherhood, and motherhood has been like the greatest journey ever for me, and becoming a mum has made me a way better person in in so many ways. But it's really cool now to kind of like re-find myself and find who I am after having babies. Because I feel like in the baby stage, I wanted it to be all-consuming. Like, I love having my life revolve around the babies. And I still do. But I also now want to make sure that I'm living not just for them, but like for myself as well, and having my own interests and my own time to just be not mum. So going forward, I really want to find like a routine where I can like implement these things more often. And as well for Hayden, I want to make sure he is getting the same and time to work on himself as well. And I just think like I'm obviously feeling so much better and so much more. I just feel like I'm not as much in a cloud of depression, honestly. I feel like this has been like the weight off my shoulders that I needed to like just take a deep breath and like switch off and unwind. And it's something I didn't realize how much I needed. Maybe it seems really ridiculous that I needed a weekend away from my family. I don't know, but it has been really beneficial to me already. And I still have like tomorrow morning, so that's stunning. I don't know what time they're coming home tomorrow, but I'm going to go for my run in the morning. I would like to do some editing, and I'm excited for another beautiful morning. And then on Monday, I get a mum day, and I feel like I'm going to be so refreshed and so excited for it to like just soak in my girls and just have a special day with them. Do you know what I mean? Good morning. I know I said... Oh. You okay over there, Ziggy? I know I said that I was going to go for a run this morning. Ziggy, stop licking. That's why that cone is on you. I don't know if I mentioned or not. He has a cone on his head. Come here. The cone of shame, because he has a sore on his foot and he won't stop licking it. And we thought, we put a sock on it for a while, but he managed to get the sock off, and now is able to get it still, even with a cone on, which is really tricky. But only at a very specific angle, so it's a lot harder for him. But I was going to go for a run this morning, and you know what I did instead? I slept in. I cannot remember the last time I like actively slept in. My quality of sleep, according to my Garmin, my quality of sleep still wasn't great. Like it was actually a really bad sleep still, but I still slept. And it was mostly uninterrupted. But so it's now 10 to 8, which is like really late in the morning for me. But it's okay because I have nowhere to be. I have nothing to do. I'm going to drink my coffee. I was going to read, but I actually think I'm going to edit this video because I think given me like my spark back for creating. Like I think I'm really excited to edit this video. So I think I'm going to edit for a little while. I don't know what time everyone's coming home today, but I think it'll be really nice to do like a family activity then when Hayden and the girls come home. I feel like this has been the reset I really needed. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be chaos again. Like, this isn't my real life. But I'm excited for the chaos again. And I miss my girl. And I'm excited to just be all together again. So I feel really good. I'm gonna journal today. I really need to get some thoughts onto paper, I think. Because I still, even though I feel a lot better, I do still have just like a very messy brain in general because of my ADHD. And I struggle to focus on like one thing at a time. Like my brain has still been very much just like jumping from like this issue to this issue to how we can make this better to how we can make this better. I mean, I think it'll be good when H is home for us to work out together some better routines. I really want to get actually the fair play game for him and I. If you don't know what fair play is, it's like a game or like an activity that you can do with your partner, and you get all these cards and it divides household jobs basically and down to the really little nitty gritty, and it has like the big ones that you know are going to take up a lot of time and a lot of mental space, and it kind of like rates them I guess on like how heavy the task is, and then it goes all the way down to like really little things like so it has even things like extracurricular activities for kids, sport, and then it has like extracurricular activities kids, creative, so like sports and creative. So say if one of your kids is doing dance and one of your kids is doing drama or something like that, like it has, you each get a card and you split the deck for what is going to work best for your family, and that job is then primarily that person's, and the other person gets to take it off their mental to-do list. We have done like version before, but I feel like this will help us a lot in just like managing our expectations, I guess. Yeah, because I think a lot of this has stemmed from like when I started working again, but still very much had like the mental load. I don't want it to sound like I needed a break from my kids this weekend, because that's not necessarily it. Like, I love my kids, I love being around my kids, but it's like the mental load that comes along with having kids. Like, I think I'll only be able to I don't know if you'll be able to understand this unless you're a mum, But like, I could spend all day with my kids hanging out with them because I love them and they're so funny and they're so fun. But the mental load that goes into looking after them is like a different thing. I don't need a break from like my kids in like who they are and like how I want to spend time with them. But there's so much more that comes with parenthood, like having to get them dressed if we want to leave the house, having to make sure they brush their teeth, doing their hair, making sure they've got snacks, making sure they nap, like all of those things, filling up their drink bottles, like all of the extra tasks that comes with doing anything with them, if that makes sense. Like if I didn't have to care for their needs, I would never need a break from my kids. Does that make sense? But obviously as a mum, you have to care about their needs and everything else that goes along with it, and making sure there's nappies and spare knickers and that they've got their socks and shoes on and all of the things that go along with... Oh, hello. Are you wanting to come up? Come on then. All of the things that come with caring for the kids. Dealing with meltdowns and dealing with big emotions, and like I love teaching my girls things and I love spending time with them. We have so much fun together, but it's like all of the other things that come along with it. And I think often when a woman then goes back to work after having children, there's this big imbalance between I have been doing most of the like parenting load, and like that has been my mental load for a long time, but now I don't have the same capacity for that load, but I'm still having to do it because it's like what is like normal. And so I think fair play will be a good option for us to like split jobs a little bit more too, which will be good. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I want to edit some of this video because I feel like it's going to be a really good, important one, and I'm excited to post it, to be honest. So I'm going to edit now a while and then I'll check in with you. I don't know, I might go for a walk, I might go down to the beach. I don't know what time the kids and H are coming home, so we'll see. I'd love to take the dog out, but I'm not sure with his foot. Would you like to go to bed? Oh my god. I love you, Ziggy. I'm so sorry. I wish I could show you his foot, but he won't really let me. I do think it's getting better. Oh, sorry. It obviously hurts. Sorry. You're a good boy. Love you. You're such a good boy. I'll talk to you once I've done some editing.